Once again, Twitter is outraged. It is outraged over Go and his antics because he caught a green little monkey. Now, I'm going to go into this a little bit more in detail, but I'll just do the usual plug and then we'll get onto it. Do you live in Australia? Do you want to get your hands on G Fuel, but you don't want to pay those high costs from America, or face the potential danger going outside from drop bears? Well, let Gamer Fuel solve that problem. They're Australia's #1 distributor of G Fuel across the country, and if you go to their website today and use the code HBT, you get 10% off their order, which is fantastic. I'm using myself, and I want everyone to get on it too. You can find the link in the description below. And remember, stay safe and look out for those drop bears. Also, if you do like my content, please make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube gods, and if you feel that I deserve it, you can also support me on Patreon. Right, so what has happened? Well, Go has recently just caught Grookey in the Pokemon anime series, and people are pissed off. There's a lot to go through here, and I'm going to try and go through it. Why people seem to hate this character so much. He really is becoming like one of the most hated characters ever on the anime, and there is quite a lot to go through for the poor guy. Like, I understand he is there to promote Pokemon Go. Like, fuck me, it's in his nickname. His name, Go. It's like someone went, oh, what should we call this character to promote Pokemon Go? Go. But add a H on the end. Fuck me, get that man a bonus. He is literally a marketing genius. I think we need to realize at the same time, Pokemon is a marketing machine. It's an absolutely huge device. I think it's the biggest media franchise on the planet, ahead of Star Wars, ahead of anything else. So of course it's going to try and sell us money, and that's one of the things people complain about with other games, but that's what it is. The anime is part of that money-making machine. And yes, he does embody the idea of catching everything. Go does seem to catch everything that he seems to see, but we don't all have to make friends with our Pokemon. I know Ash, that's how Ash has done it. Oh, be my friend, Pokemon friend, come join me on my journey. Where Go's like, I'll have ya, I'll have ya, I'll have ya. And look, we all do. When we play Pokemon Go, we catch whatever we catch. When we play the main games, I'm sorry, we catch whenever we want as well. I used to catch about 30 to 120 of the buggers when I was trying to build an actual competitive team before breeding was a thing. And when breeding is a thing, I make my Pokemon shag themselves to death before I make them shag their mums or their daughters. It's disgusting, but that's what Pokemon is. So we can't have a go at Go for catching Pokemon. Like, we all bitch about Go, about him being a terrible character. Look, I grew up in the 90s. I had Tracy to deal with. I lost Brock to Tracy. Now imagine how that feels. Tracy is an absolute wank character, and I lost him to the ever-lovable Brock. So don't come bitching to me that Go is a terrible character when I had him to deal with. The battling side, yeah, I've heard some complaints about this, and I can understand this, that Go is now becoming like Ash. Yeah, I can get that. So Go is now pulling off plays which legends and very experienced battlers may do. That's like Ash. Like, Ash has been battling for 20 years in the timeline, blah, 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 blah. But Go seems to be pulling off anything that Ash would do. Yeah, I can understand that. That's like Mary Sue-esque. So that one you can have. That one you can have. A lot of the hate kind of started around Go when he caught a Suicune. Jesus Christ, did the internet hit off that day. Like, Ash has never caught a legendary in the 20 years. Okay, Melmetal is a mythical. That got pointed out to me. But he's never really captured a legendary Pokemon. And then all of a sudden, Go suddenly catches a Suicune. He catches a pissed off Suicune who hates all men, hates all women, hates everything. And then suddenly he's like, oh, friendship, I'll go with you, Go. And then he gets it. But should people be really pissed off? If that's what he wanted to do, that's what the Suicune wanted to do. At least Go had the balls to try and do it. He did kind of nearly catch a Zapdos, if you can remember. Like, I think legendaries have become a bit devalued from the point when I was growing up, because I think there have been recognition. There's been 2 Articunos, because I think Charizard fought one, then there was one in the second anime film. So, is this the only Suicune? Is this the one we saw in the 4th Pokemon movie? Someone can give me that clarification or not. But also, Ash never has actually ever tried to catch a legendary. He's always gone on adventure with them. They've been their friend for some weird thing or other. But he's never fucking tried to catch the thing. Imagine the end. I keep saying The Power of One because I do like that film. The Pokemon 2000. Ash saves the day with Lugia, and Lugia's like, well done, Ash. You're my friend. And Ash goes, fucker, get in a ball. And then puts him in a ball and has him. And he has this, I keep saying water god, this psychic god to his command. Ash never really tried. I'm sure he'd get away with it if he could. Let's look at Red. Red caught them all. Red, that was his whole goal, to be a Pokemon Master. He caught them all. No one give a rat's arse when Red catches them all. He's got the 3 legendary birds and the Mewtwo. Fair enough, he had to have a Mega Charizard X to help him. But still, Red's got all those birds. No one give a shit about that. Then we've got Grookey. Now, Grookey is the recent one which got people pissed off. And with him, well, with Go catching it, it means that Go has all the 3 starters. And it's the first time in the anime that Ash has not had at least one of those starters. But at the same time, Ash had no space. And who was he going to get rid of? Like, we all loved his team. His team's not complete because his Farfetch will evolve into Sirfetch, which would be amazing. But who are you going to get rid of? He's got a pretty powerful team. Probably one of the most powerful teams he's had ever. So who would you want to drop? Who's getting rid of to put a Grookey in? I don't understand. You'd be pissed off if any of Ash's team were dropped. And then if Grookey weren't being caught, you were going to get pissed off. I kind of feel we're onto a freaking loser there, where people are just going to get pissed off with the thing of it. And there's also the arguments to say, how did he get the Grookey? It was shown that it was actually Team Rocket's. Team Rocket's owned the Grookey, and then Grookey didn't really want to be part of it, so him and Pikachu smashed the Pokeball, and Go was straight in there throwing a ball, and he went to Grookey's side. People have accused Go of stealing. Well, that's one thing I don't really see it as that. Grookey isn't anyone's property. If Pokemon want to say fuck off to their trainers, they should be able to. It's not like a, I don't know, I hate to say the word slave. He ain't. You know, he can lead his life however he wants. If you don't want to be with him, you don't have to be with him. There's no contract. Otherwise, this would be pretty dodgy world that we're basically saying, I own you. You can't do anything. You have no say in this relationship. That's not a good message to be sending to kids. Like, to be fair, Grookey could have been doing his own little thing before he got caught. He could have been banging his missus, or he could have been a baby on mum's boobie. We don't know. However, he was taken away into this whole world by Team Rocket, and he didn't want any more of it. So he wanted to go. Fine. Not a problem with that. Be a far worse and a worse message to say, or to say to kids if you're going to say, you know what? You have to stay with Team Rocket. Nah, and you have to fight against your will. Do it. Nah, do it. Imagine that shit. That won't go down too well. And we also have to remember, Go's probably going to be gone in a few months, and then you'll get someone else to moan about on Twitter, and it's a fucking cartoon, for Christ's sake. But, as usual, I don't know if I'm right or wrong about these things. I could have completely misread this, and you all in the comments could go, HBT, you're a fucking twat. But let me know what you think. I do like a bitch and moan. It is always good fun. But let me know what you think in the comments below. And until next time, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And to all my HA Council, and to everyone who's new, stay safe, look after yourselves, and you motherfuckers go get yourselves a beer. You deserve it. Bye-bye.